In the timeless wisdom of the Buddha, there echoes a profound truth. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. These words, resonating through the corridors of time, speak to the essence of our journey, the journey of finding ourselves before seeking solace in another's embrace. Dear seeker, as you tread softly upon the earth, let not your gaze wander too far, for the most profound discoveries await not in distant lands, but in the quiet recesses of your own heart. Here, amidst the whispers of your soul, you shall find the answers you seek, the whispers of truth that echo through the ages. And so, with open hearts and minds, let us embark on this sacred journey together, a journey of self-discovery, of love and of acceptance. For in the gentle embrace of our own being, we find the strength to love others unconditionally, to navigate the winding paths of life with grace and humility. May the gentle breeze of compassion guide our steps, and may the light of wisdom illuminate our path as we delve deeper into the timeless teachings of Buddhism. In the gentle embrace of these teachings, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, guided by the flickering light of our own inner wisdom. Self-discovery. To find oneself is to embark on a journey inward, a quest to unravel the layers of our being and uncover the truth that lies within. It is not merely a destination to reach, but a process to embrace, a sacred pilgrimage guided by the gentle whispers of our own soul. Through introspection and self-awareness, we navigate the labyrinth of our thoughts and emotions, peeling back the veil of illusion to reveal the essence of our true nature. In the stillness of contemplation, we discover the profound significance of knowing ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, our fears, and our dreams. It is through this self-awareness that we find empowerment, for in understanding ourselves, we gain the clarity and insight needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Like a lotus flower emerging from the muddy waters, our true essence blossoms forth, radiant and pure. Drawing inspiration from the timeless wisdom of Buddhist teachings, we find solace in the parables and anecdotes that illuminate the path of self-discovery. Through stories of enlightenment and transformation, we glean insights into the nature of the human experience and the eternal truths that bind us all. With each tale, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all beings and the profound potential that lies within each of us to awaken to our true selves. Challenges on the path. Embarking on the journey of self-discovery is not without its challenges. Along the winding path, we encounter obstacles that test our resolve and shake the very foundation of our being. From the shadows of doubt to the tumultuous waters of uncertainty, each step brings us face to face with the realities of our existence. Societal pressures and expectations loom large, casting a shadow over our quest for self-awareness. The world around us demands conformity, urging us to fit into predefined molds and forsake our true selves in the process. Yet, amidst the clamor of voices urging us to conform, the wisdom of old monks shines like a beacon of hope. Through their experiences, we learn to navigate the treacherous waters of societal expectations with grace and resilience. The wisdom of old monks serves as a guiding light, illuminating our path and offering wisdom gleaned from lifetimes of introspection. With their gentle guidance, we learn to overcome challenges, embracing the journey with courage and conviction. Embracing solitude, finding inner peace in the quietude of self-exploration. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, amidst the incessant noise of the world, there exists a sanctuary, a refuge of quietude and introspection. It is in the gentle embrace of solitude that we discover the profound beauty of self-exploration, where the whispers of our soul resonate with clarity and purpose. In this narrative, we shall delve into the sacred art of embracing solitude, exploring its inherent value in fostering reflection, growth, and inner peace. Solitude, often misunderstood as loneliness, is, in truth, a sacred space of self-discovery and contemplation. It is a time to retreat from the external clamor, to turn inward and explore the depths of our being. In solitude, we are liberated from the distractions of the world, allowing us to focus solely on our thoughts, emotions, and aspirations. Through the gentle whispers of solitude, we gain profound insights into our true selves. We confront our fears, acknowledge our vulnerabilities, and unearth hidden strengths waiting to be embraced. Solitude becomes a mirror reflecting the essence of our being, guiding us on a journey of self-awareness and acceptance. It is in the silence of solitude that our thoughts find clarity, our emotions find expression, and our spirit finds renewal. Through introspection and self-reflection, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In the serene confines of monastic life, monks have long embraced solitude as a sacred practice. Removed from the distractions of society, they devote themselves to a life of contemplation, prayer, and self-discovery. It is through their solitary practices that they attain a profound sense of inner peace and spiritual enlightenment. Drawing parallels with the solitary practices of monks, we find inspiration in their dedication to the path of self-realization. Like the monks, we too can cultivate inner peace through the practice of solitude. By immersing ourselves in moments of quiet reflection, we tap into the wellspring of wisdom that lies within. In the stillness of solitude, we find refuge from the chaos of the world, allowing us to connect with our deepest truths and aspirations. Just as the monks find solace in the simplicity of their monastic life, we too can find peace amidst the quietude of our own inner sanctuary. Embracing solitude is not an act of isolation, but rather an invitation to deepen our connection with ourselves and the world around us. Through the gentle art of self-exploration, we unlock the door to inner peace, wisdom, and self-realization. Cultivating self-love. In the garden of our hearts, self-love blooms as the most precious flower, nourished by the gentle rains of acceptance and the warm rays of compassion. In the gentle teachings of Buddhism, we find a sanctuary where self-love blossoms into a radiant force, illuminating the path to inner peace and fulfillment. Let us delve into the sacred practice of cultivating self-love, embracing ourselves with tenderness and grace. At the very core of our being lies the seed of self-love, waiting patiently to be nurtured and cherished. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often overlook this essential aspect of our well-being, seeking validation and approval from external sources. It is in these moments of self-forgetfulness that we lose sight of our intrinsic worth, seeking solace in fleeting pleasures and shallow affirmations. True fulfillment can only be found within, in the deep reservoir of self-love and acceptance. When we learn to embrace ourselves with unconditional love, we awaken to the beauty and uniqueness of our being. We recognize that we are worthy of love and belonging simply by virtue of our existence, free from the shackles of comparison and judgment. In the Buddhist teachings, we find a treasure trove of practices that nourish the seeds of self-love within us. One such practice is loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation, which cultivates feelings of goodwill and compassion towards oneself and others. To practice loving kindness meditation, find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Begin by directing loving kindness towards yourself, silently repeating phrases such as, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at peace." Allow these words to sink into your heart, bathing yourself in a warm glow of loving kindness. As you continue this practice, gradually extend loving kindness towards others, starting with loved ones, then to neutral individuals, and finally to difficult people in your life. By cultivating feelings of compassion and goodwill towards all beings, You nourish the seeds of self-love and compassion within yourself, fostering a deep sense of interconnectedness and wholeness. The journey of cultivating self-love is a sacred pilgrimage towards inner peace and fulfillment. By embracing ourselves with tenderness and compassion, we awaken to the beauty and worthiness of our being, free from the chains of self-doubt and criticism. Through practical tips and timeless Buddhist practices, we tend to the garden of our hearts with care, nurturing the seeds of self-love and acceptance that blossom into a radiant force of healing and transformation. Building fulfilling relationships. In the tapestry of human connections, the threads of fulfilling relationships are woven with the delicate strands of self-awareness and empathy. Each interaction, each exchange, becomes a reflection of our inner landscape, echoing the depths of our understanding and the breadth of our compassion. Let us embark on a journey to explore the profound interplay between knowing oneself and nurturing fulfilling relationships, guided by the timeless wisdom of Buddhist teachings. Building fulfilling relationships lies the foundational principle of self-understanding. Like a skilled artisan sculpting from clay, we mold the contours of our relationships with the clay of our own being. By knowing ourselves, our strengths, our vulnerabilities, our deepest desires, we lay the groundwork for authentic connections built on a foundation of truth and authenticity. Through the gentle embrace of self-awareness, we come to recognize the intricate dance of our thoughts, emotions, and aspirations. We learn to navigate the labyrinth of our own psyche with grace and humility, embracing both the light and shadow within. In doing so, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and wholeness that radiates outward, enriching the tapestry of our relationships with depth and resonance. In relationships, mutual respect serves as the fertile soil from which love and understanding blossom. It is the cornerstone upon which trust is built, the sturdy trunk that weathers the storms of disagreement and conflict. With each word spoken and each gesture shared, we honor the inherent worth and dignity of our fellow beings, recognizing their inherent humanity and unique journey. In the Buddhist teachings, we find a treasure trove of wisdom on cultivating harmonious relationships. From the teachings of the Buddha himself to the timeless insights of enlightened masters, these ancient texts offer profound guidance on fostering love, compassion, and understanding in our interactions with others. The concept of metta, or loving kindness, lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings on relationships. It is the practice of extending boundless love and goodwill to all beings, regardless of their background or beliefs. By cultivating a heart filled with loving kindness, we create an atmosphere of warmth and acceptance that nurtures the seeds of harmony in our relationships. Similarly, the practice of karuna, or compassion, teaches us to empathize with the suffering of others and to respond with kindness and understanding. It is the gentle reminder that we are all bound together by the threads of shared humanity and that our actions have the power to alleviate the suffering of those around us. Understanding personal values. In the bustling streets of life, there exists a guiding light, our personal values. These values, like celestial stars in the night sky, illuminate our path, offering direction and purpose to our journey. Let us embark on a voyage of understanding as we delve into the significance of identifying our personal values and beliefs, and how aligning with them fosters authenticity and fulfillment. Beliefs and values are woven intricately into the fabric of our existence. These values serve as the compass of our soul, guiding our decisions, shaping our actions, and defining our character. Yet, in the tumult of modern life, it is easy to lose sight of these guiding principles, to drift aimlessly without a rudder to steer our course. By taking the time to introspect, to delve deep into the recesses of our consciousness, we unearth the treasures of our personal values. These values may encompass honesty, integrity, compassion, or kindness. Virtues that resonate deeply with our essence, reflecting the essence of who we truly are. When we align our thoughts, words, and actions with our personal values, we forge a path of authenticity, a path that reverberates with the harmony of our soul. In honoring our values, we embrace our true selves, shedding the masks of societal expectations and embracing the beauty of our uniqueness. Authenticity breeds fulfillment, for it is in living in accordance with our values that we find true contentment. As we navigate the ebb and flow of life's currents, anchored by our values, we cultivate a sense of inner peace, a tranquility that transcends the fleeting pleasures of the material world. Letting go of expectations. Expectations often weave intricate patterns that can either bind us in dissatisfaction or set us free in acceptance. Addressing the pitfalls of unrealistic expectations is akin to untangling the knots that hinder the flow of love and understanding. When we tether our happiness to specific outcomes, we relinquish our ability to embrace the ever-changing nature of life. Like delicate sandcastles built upon shifting shores, expectations crumble in the face of impermanence. It is in recognizing this impermanence that we find the key to liberation. We can find beauty amidst the ebb and flow of existence. By releasing the grip of attachment, we open ourselves to the boundless possibilities that lie beyond our limited perceptions. It is in surrendering to the currents of life that we discover the true essence of freedom, a freedom that transcends the confines of expectation and allows us to bask in the radiance of the present moment. Drawing insights from Buddhist teachings on detachment and acceptance, we uncover a timeless truth that echoes through the ages. In the gentle embrace of detachment, we find refuge from the stormy seas of desire. Like a lotus floating serenely upon the surface of the water, we learn to navigate the ever-changing tides of life with grace and equanimity. And in the tender embrace of acceptance, we discover a profound sense of peace that transcends the turbulence of worldly concerns. It is in letting go of expectations that we find the truest expression of love, a love that flows freely, unbound by the constraints of desire. Embracing vulnerability. Vulnerability is often perceived as a weakness, a crack in the armor of our carefully constructed facades. Yet beneath the surface lies a profound truth. Vulnerability is not a flaw to be concealed, but a virtue to be celebrated. It is the courage to reveal our true selves, unguarded and unfiltered, to the world around us. In embracing vulnerability, we unlock the door to emotional honesty, allowing us to connect with others on a deeper, more authentic level. It is through our vulnerability that we find strength, the strength to be vulnerable, to be seen, and to be loved for who we truly are. It is a conscious choice to peel back the layers of pretense and reveal the raw, unfiltered truth of our being. For it is in our vulnerability that true connection blossoms, the kind of connection that transcends superficiality and touches the very core of our humanity. By embracing vulnerability, we invite others into the sacred space of our hearts, forging bonds that are forged not in perfection, but in shared imperfection. It is through our vulnerability that we pave the pathway to deeper, more meaningful connections. Connections that enrich our lives and nourish our souls. Vulnerability is the thread that binds us together, weaving a tapestry of shared humanity and interconnectedness. Let us embrace vulnerability not as a burden to bear, but as a gift to cherish, a gift that opens the door to deeper connections, greater empathy, and boundless love. Honoring personal boundaries. In relationships, there exists a delicate balance between intimacy and individuality, connection and autonomy. At the heart of this dance lies the concept of personal boundaries, the invisible lines that delineate where one ends and another begins. Setting healthy boundaries is paramount in cultivating relationships that are built on respect, trust, and mutual understanding. It is an act of self-care and self-respect, affirming our worth and asserting our needs within the tapestry of human connection. Assertively communicating boundaries with compassion is a skill that requires both courage and empathy. It is about expressing our needs and limits in a clear and respectful manner, while also honoring the autonomy and feelings of others. By articulating our boundaries with kindness and understanding, we create a space for open dialogue and mutual respect in our relationships. This fosters a sense of safety and trust, allowing for deeper connections to flourish organically. In the Buddhist perspectives, we find a profound wisdom that transcends the complexities of human relationships. The concept of non-attachment reminds us that true liberation lies in letting go of our attachment to outcomes and expectations. In the context of setting boundaries, non-attachment invites us to release the need for validation or approval from others. Instead, we anchor ourselves in our own intrinsic worth and inner wisdom, allowing our boundaries to arise from a place of clarity and self-awareness. By embodying non-attachment in our boundary-setting practices, we cultivate a sense of inner freedom and empowerment, nurturing relationships that are grounded in authenticity and mutual respect. Navigating self-identity. Exploring the fluid nature of self-identity and self-expression is akin to embarking on a voyage through the ever-changing tides of existence. In the vast ocean of life, our sense of self ebbs and flows, shaped by the currents of experience and the gentle whispers of our innermost thoughts. Just as the river meanders through the valleys, so too does our identity weave its way through the landscapes of our being, embracing the multifaceted tapestry of human existence. It is in this fluidity that we find liberation, for in letting go of rigid notions of who we are, we open ourselves to the boundless possibilities of self-discovery. As we travel through the depths of our inner selves, searching for truth, it's like we're on a spiritual journey, much like pilgrims exploring unknown lands. Every moment gives us a chance to learn something new about ourselves, to understand who we truly are beyond what society tells us. This journey of self-discovery doesn't have a final destination. It's a continuous process that never ends. Buddhist teachings offer valuable practices to help us on this journey. Meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection are like guiding stars, showing us the way forward. Through meditation, we quiet our busy minds and uncover our inner truth. Mindfulness teaches us to live in the present moment, observing our thoughts and feelings with kindness. Self-inquiry leads us to ask important questions about our identity, helping us see ourselves more clearly. Discovering who we are is a sacred adventure, reminding us that our identity is always evolving. By embracing Buddhist practices, we find comfort and support as we explore the depths of our being. Let's move forward with gentle steps, guided by the light of self-awareness, as we uncover the mysteries within ourselves. Cultivating mindfulness in relationships. In relationships, mindfulness serves as a beacon of light, illuminating the path to deeper connection and understanding. It is the gentle art of being fully present in each moment, embracing the richness of experience without judgment or distraction. By cultivating mindfulness in our relationships, we awaken to the subtle nuances of communication, the unspoken language of the heart that transcends words. Mindfulness lies the practice of present-moment awareness, the art of fully inhabiting each moment with undivided attention and intention. In relationships, this means being attuned to the needs and emotions of our loved ones, listening not only with our ears but with our hearts, It is about creating sacred space for genuine connection, where the exchange of presence becomes a profound act of love and compassion. Learning from the wisdom of Buddhist monks, we find easy ways to bring mindfulness into our everyday lives. Whether it's taking a few deep breaths or really listening to someone, these techniques help us stay focused on what's happening right now. Each time we take a mindful breath, it helps us let go of worries about the past and the future, bringing us back to the present moment where we feel safe and calm. Finding balance in independence and interdependence. In relationships, it's like we're doing a dance where we balance being independent and relying on each other. This balance is really important for everyone to feel happy and get along well. We need to understand that each person needs to do their own thing sometimes, but we also need to stay connected to others. When we get this balance right, relationships become strong and comforting. Let's talk about being independent first. It's natural for people to want to make their own choices and follow their own interests. But being independent doesn't mean we should ignore others or cut ourselves off from them. It's about feeling confident in who we are while still caring about and respecting the people around us. Now let's look at the idea of being connected to others. When we build meaningful relationships, we add love, support, and shared experiences to our lives. But it's also important to remember that we're all connected to each other. We're like threads in a beautiful tapestry, each adding our own brightness to the whole. So, while we enjoy being part of something bigger, we also value our own uniqueness. When we find the right balance between independence and connection, relationships become sources of strength and inspiration. They help us grow and become better versions of ourselves. Healing. Past wounds. Our past experiences have a big impact on how we relate to others now. Every hurt or joyful memory from before affects how we connect with people today. Facing up to the effects of our past is the first step towards feeling better. The relationships we've had before, whether good or bad, leave marks on us. The pain we felt, like being let down or losing someone, can make it hard to trust or see things positively. But even with all that, there's a chance to grow and change. By dealing with our past and the hurt it left behind, we open up space for healing. We let go of old pain and make room for light and peace to come in. Being kind to ourselves is important when we're hurting. We should treat ourselves as gently as we would a friend who's going through a tough time. It's okay to feel sad and take time to heal without being hard on ourselves. Forgiving others can be a relief for us too. It doesn't mean we're okay with what they did. It means we're choosing to let go of anger and move forward with peace. Forgiveness helps us take back our power and feel better inside. Talking to people we trust, like friends or therapists, can help us feel supported and understood. Sharing our feelings with others who care can make us feel less alone and more hopeful. Taking care of ourselves is part of healing too. Doing things we love and taking care of our bodies and minds helps us feel better overall. Whether it's meditation, writing, or being creative, finding what makes us happy is important. When we forgive and show ourselves kindness, we let go of the pain from the past. We can look to the future with hope and feel strong, knowing we've come through tough times. And by being gentle with ourselves, we see that our past struggles don't define us. They show how strong we are. Embodying compassionate communication. In the human connection, compassionate communication serves as the golden thread that weaves hearts together, fostering understanding and deepening connections. Rooted in empathy and kindness, it transcends mere words, resonating with the gentle echoes of our shared humanity. At the heart of compassionate communication lies a profound recognition of the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. It is a beacon of light in times of darkness, offering solace and understanding amidst life's storms. By embracing compassionate communication, We create sacred spaces where honesty, vulnerability, and mutual respect flourish. Active listening is the cornerstone of compassionate communication, inviting us to lend our ears not merely to hear, but to truly listen, with presence, empathy, and an open heart. Buddhist teachings offer timeless wisdom on the art of mindful speech and compassionate listening, guiding us toward deeper connection and understanding. Compassionate communication serves as the thread that binds us together, weaving a tapestry of understanding, empathy, and connection. By embracing the principles of compassionate communication, we honor the sacredness of human relationships, fostering harmony, healing, and transformation in ourselves and in the world around us. May we continue to walk this path with open hearts and minds, guided by the gentle whispers of compassion and wisdom. Embracing imperfection. Imperfection weaves its intricate threads, painting a picture of uniqueness and individuality. It is in the embrace of imperfection that we discover the true essence of our humanity, a journey of self-acceptance and profound liberation. Let us delve deeper into this timeless wisdom, drawing inspiration from the teachings of Buddhism on impermanence and the beauty that lies within our flaws. It is easy to lose sight of the beauty that resides within our imperfections. Yet, it is precisely these imperfections that make us human, that give depth and character to our being. As we embark on the journey of self-discovery, let us shed the shackles of self-criticism and embrace our flaws with open arms. In the gentle embrace of self-acceptance, we find solace amidst the chaos of life. It is here, in the sanctuary of our own hearts, that we discover the liberating power of embracing ourselves fully, flaws and all. For when we accept ourselves unconditionally, we free ourselves from the burden of self-judgment, from the endless cycle of striving for an unattainable ideal. Self-acceptance is not about resigning ourselves to mediocrity. Rather, it is about embracing our humanity in all its complexity. It is about acknowledging that perfection is but an illusion, and that true beauty lies in our authenticity, in our willingness to show up as we are, imperfections and all. In the teachings of Buddhism, imperfection is not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be embraced and celebrated. For it is through embracing our imperfections that we come to understand the true nature of our being, a being that is inherently flawed, yet infinitely beautiful in its imperfection. Seeking guidance from inner wisdom. In the busy whirlwind of life, surrounded by noise and confusion, there's a quiet place inside us where wisdom lives, our inner voice, our intuition. It's like a guiding light, helping us find our way through all the ups and downs we face. Today, let's start a journey to discover the treasures hidden within us and to learn from our inner wisdom. As we go through life's twists and turns, it's easy to get caught up in what other people think or what society expects from us. But deep down, there's a well of wisdom waiting for us to discover, our intuition. It speaks softly, nudging us toward the paths that feel right for us. So, how do we connect with this inner wisdom? It starts with finding peace and quiet, calming our busy minds and listening to our hearts. Through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and thinking deeply about ourselves, we can build a stronger bond with our inner wisdom, letting it guide us clearly and confidently. In a world that values logic and reason, we often forget about the deep wisdom inside us, our intuition. But when we face tough choices, it's often our gut feeling, our intuition, that points us in the right direction. By getting better at listening to this inner voice, we can make choices that make sense and feel right. Thinking about ourselves and our lives is a powerful tool on this journey. When we take time to pause, to think deeply, we learn about what we really want, what scares us, and what we dream of. Whether we write in a journal, take quiet walks in nature, or simply sit and think, we create space for our intuition to speak to us, guiding us toward choices that match who we truly are. Remember, the best guidance isn't out there in the world, it's deep inside us. By tapping into our inner wisdom, by embracing self-reflection and intuition, we can navigate life's journey with clarity, confidence, and kindness. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude shines as a beacon of light, illuminating the path to deeper connections and inner contentment. Within the realm of relationships, its transformative power knows no bounds, weaving threads of connection and fostering bonds of genuine appreciation. Let us embark on a journey into the heart of gratitude, guided by the timeless wisdom of Buddhist teachings. Gratitude, like a gentle breeze, has the power to soften the rough edges of our interactions and infuse them with warmth and sincerity. In relationships, expressing gratitude serves as a potent elixir, nourishing the seeds of love and understanding. When we acknowledge the kindness and generosity of others, we open the door to deeper intimacy and mutual respect. Another powerful practice is the art of mindful appreciation. As you go about your day, pause to notice the small acts of kindness that surround you. A smile from a stranger, a helping hand extended in times of need. By acknowledging these moments with gratitude, you not only uplift your own spirit, but also spread joy to those around you. In the gentle teachings of Buddhism, gratitude and contentment are revered as virtues of the highest order. The Buddha himself spoke of the importance of cultivating an attitude of gratitude, recognizing it as a path to inner peace and liberation from suffering. One of the foundational practices in Buddhism is the cultivation of loving kindness, known as metta in Pali. This practice involves generating feelings of goodwill and gratitude towards oneself and all beings, without exception. By extending this boundless love and appreciation to all sentient beings, we dissolve the barriers that separate us and awaken to the interconnectedness of all life. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of contentment, the ability to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. Through practices such as mindfulness meditation and reflection on impermanence, we learn to appreciate the preciousness of each moment and find gratitude for the gift of life itself. Self-discovery is a sacred quest that extends beyond the boundaries of time and space. Through ongoing reflection, growth, and the embrace of timeless practices from Buddhist traditions, we nurture the flame of self-awareness within us. As we navigate the ever-changing currents of life, may we remember to approach each day with curiosity, compassion, and a commitment to growth. And so, dear travelers on the path, I leave you with a question. What small step can you take today to deepen your journey of self-discovery? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.